Hi guys, it's Danielle, your business strategist and money mastery coach. All this month, I'm focusing on the brand of you. So I welcome you to Brand You University. Today, you are in for a special treat because I am going to walk you through defining your brand using my life as an example, showing you step by step how to get it done. The tools that you need are 15 to 30 minutes of quiet time to think. An electronic device, your laptop, tablet, or smartphone will do, or a pen and paper to record your thoughts. I'm ready if you are, so let's get started.
For this first step, you need to remove yourself from distractions. Get into a quiet place with your writing device and think deeply to come up with 5 to 7 words or phrases that summarize the inner chambers of you, the essence of who you are. Write those words or phrases down and title the list Today's Me. Keep in mind that in our heart of hearts, each of us live with certain dualities. We're lovers and fighters, we're abrasive and tender-hearted, but we're more one thing than the other. We feel at peace living in one facet of ourselves than when we exhibit the contrast. So write at least 5 words down that capture the essence of the authentic you versus the you that pops up on rare occasions, like in the midst of a heated argument or times of grief. I'll go first, then it will be your turn to pause the video to complete your list. This list is called Today's Me. The first characteristic that comes to mind about me is that I'm creative. Put some Legos in front of me and it's party time. I'm also solutions driven. I do not believe in wasting time crying over spilled milk. Fix the problem and keep it moving. Third, I'll put effective communicator. Fourth, I'm business savvy. Part of being business savvy has to do with literally being raised in an office. My father was an entrepreneur, and my siblings and I spent lots of time in his office. Fourth, I'll put imaginative visionary because I'm always thinking ahead creatively and strategically. Also, I'm a CPA, so I'll add financially savvy to the mix. And lastly, I'll put relationship builder. As a relationship builder, I just love connecting with other human beings, and I really consider that to be the most important aspect of who I am. So now it's your turn. Pause the video, complete the Today's Me list, then restart the video when you're ready for your next step. Welcome back. The famous playwright George Bernard Shaw said, "Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself." Which brings us to the next step in defining your brand, and that is to think about the person that you want to become or your future self. Make room in your heart and mind for your future self to emerge as an internal vision that you can see and interact with. That future you should be a better version of you. So program your internal vision to see you with many fantastic upgrades. Imagine a new and improved iteration of yourself that far surpasses the you of today. Take notice of the qualities that you admire about your future self. Then write down about 5 to 7 words or phrases to describe who you are in the future based on the inspiring images in your mind. Title this list Future Me. I'll go first. So let's talk about the future me. The future me is definitely no nonsense. I put up with way too much junk from other people, including my own shenanigans, and it just needs to stop. Second on the list is to be a passionate lover of God, self, and others. I simply need more love in my life. Third is to function as a transformational and transcendent being. As humans, we have the capacity to transform continually and to live above all limitations. And that's really where I need to get. Fourth, I'll add to always see possibilities, which I feel is having an abundance perspective. Lastly, I want to add sophisticated investor, managing millions in profits and assets. Now it's your turn to explore your future self. Pause the video, complete the Future Me list, then restart the video when you are ready for your next step. Welcome back. Now I want you to look at both lists, today's me and future me, and see if there are any commonalities or words that made it to both lists. Highlight those common descriptions on both lists. I'll use my own list first as an example, and I'll highlight financially savvy and sophisticated investors since they're similar. Also, I think being creative is somewhat similar to being an imaginative visionary. So I highlight both of those along with C's possibilities from the Future Me list. Once you're done highlighting, create a list called Brand Me. This is your final list, which defines your brand. On the Brand Me list, write down those highlighted words and include any other words from either of the other lists that really resonates with your spirit. So I initially highlighted financially savvy and sophisticated investor, but I'm going to use the word business guru instead, because to be a business guru, you need to have some degree of financial mastery. Next, I'll add visionary and conclude with relationship builder. I've become friends with all of my clients, and though I appreciate their business, I value their friendship the most. Your Brand Me list might have 3 or more words that define your brand, but I think your branding strategy should focus on the 3 characteristics which most concisely and powerfully speak to you and of you.
And guess what, guys? That's it. You have defined or maybe refined your brand. If you need a little more help with discovering and defining your brand, or if you have questions regarding anything we discussed today, please email me. My contact information is on the screen. Remember, I'm on your team, so you can ask me anything and I'll do my best to respond to you timely. Until we meet again, know that someone on this planet loves you and wants to see you succeed, and that person is me. I'm Danielle, your business strategist and money mastery coach, serving the ball into your court once again. Be sure to play to win.